Hello and welcome back to my Gilman Scholarship video log. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. I'm kind of under the weather and I really don't want to do anything, but I did commit to doing this, so I'm going to. Also, I had a paper due yesterday. I got that done, so at least I did that yesterday. But today I'm going to be doing my video so that I don't get too far behind. I'm going to go over what the Gilman Scholarship actually is. I know that I've been kind of thrown out there that this is a Gilman Scholarship video log, but I have yet to explain what that means. And I'm going to go over what it is, what it's required to get it, like your eligibility requirements and the application materials, and then what benefits you get after you become a Gilman Scholar. So the Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship has been around since 2001, and they work in conjunction with the U.S. Department of State and Department of Education and some other folks in the government to help provide students with limited means the opportunity to pursue a study abroad experience. The late chair of the House International Relations Committee, who this scholarship is named after, always believed in the value of study abroad for the students' breadth of learning and also to enable them to be engaged with issues at a global perspective. They also have specific interest, the scholarship that is, they have specific interest in getting more underrepresented individuals to apply. This includes minorities and individuals from rural backgrounds. This scholarship, while only given to those who receive the Pell Grant, is technically merit-based, though you could say that it's slightly merit and slightly need-based. And all funding received must be used for things like program tuition, room and board, books, local transportation, insurance, international airfare, passport fees, etc., etc. You cannot use them for personal travel outside of the program or to support like a spouse or dependent. Their statement of purpose says that it is designed to develop a generation of future American leaders with career skills and international networks to advance U.S. national security and economic prosperity, support young Americans to gain the professional skills, language abilities, and knowledge of the world needed to be successful in their careers, and expand the destinations where U.S. students study and intern abroad in order to build relations, foster mutual understanding, and represent American culture and their values critical to national security. So yeah, big national security bent on it, but it's not like you're not going to be like some secret agent or something. You're just studying, so it's not like any risk or anything to it. Well, not really. To be eligible, you must be a full-time undergraduate student in good standing at a recognized university who receives the Pell Grant, and you must be accepted to a study abroad program that bears academic credit, which means that it has credits that you can apply towards a degree program. Though you can do that step, like you can be technically officially accepted after you have received, after you're told that you're a Gilman Scholar. It's not something that you have to wait to start your application until you've been accepted to international program. And the places where you can study are pretty broad. There's like one major restriction, which is the U.S. Department of State or what, I don't remember what it's called necessarily, but there's a map where they have which states or which countries are different risk categories, where they categorize them into level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4 as like from not very dangerous to like, hey, don't ever go there. And you're only allowed to travel to level 1 or level 2 or category 1 or 2 countries. So you couldn't, as an example, you couldn't travel to Ukraine or Russia right now because they're considered category 4 because there's like a war going on. And we don't really want our students to be embroiled in war. So it's pretty straightforward. I can appreciate the safety aspect there. What you need for your application is you'll need your official transcripts, to complete an online application form, and you'll have to do 3 separate essays. And I'll get into each of these essays and what I did and some of my advice in separate videos. But more generally, one of the essays is to building mutual understanding, and you're supposed to explain how you will represent the U.S. abroad and engage with the culture of your host country. The other one is the statement of purpose, why you chose the program and what you hope to gain out of it, how does this fit into your long-term goals, and how will you be successful abroad. And then finally there's the follow-on service project component. This is where you will explain how you will assist people back home and spread the message of the scholarship. And this video log is actually a major component of my follow-on service project. And sort of when you do the essay and you get accepted, what you're saying is that I'll do that thing that I said I'd do in this essay, which is part of the reason why, while I'm still sick, I am making a video because I said I would do it in my essay. If you do receive this scholarship, there's 3 key benefits. Obviously, there's the money. You'll get $1,000 to $5,000 US towards a study abroad experience, and it's largely based upon the duration of the program that you're going to do. Like mine is a 1-semester program, and so I'm getting $3,500. I know people that are going for like 1 or 2 week long summer programs, and they'll get like $1,000. And then I also know people who go for like a year, and they'll get $5,000 generally. And then there's other additional finances available for people who are going to like study a critical language, and these languages include Arabic, Russian, Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. And you don't necessarily have to have the study of that language as like your major, but as long as you can explain why you're interested in learning this language and that you will in fact be learning this language while abroad, then you can get up to like $3,000 more. And there's an additional carve out of funding for people who are interested in planning on doing like STEM-based studies within the country that they're going to. These could be like really broad and far between examples. Like you could do like a water quality study and need money for that study, and that's where you'd get additional funding for. But these are like 1-by-1 sort of things where you explain what you're doing, and then they say whether or not they can help you with that. You also get non-compete eligibility for federal hiring. This is like also just phrased as NCE. For 12 months after the time that you do your program, this period can be extended for up to 2 years for like continued study. So if you're still studying your undergrad, they can extend it for up to 2 years. So that's 3 years total. This potentially helps you finish your studies so that you can get a job. For me, as an example, I want to get a job in the federal government after I finish law school, and this is my final semester in undergrad, which I will finish technically in June, the end of June, and so I'll be able to finish my 3 years of law school, still have a bit of time to get a job in the federal government with my non-compete eligibility, theoretically. And then additionally, you'll get access to the Gilman Scholar alumni community, and they'll be able to give you support and advice. Again, this scholarship's been going on for almost 25 years now, so there's quite a few people in there, especially because there are a lot of recipients of this scholarship every year. Yeah, but in some future videos I'm going to explain what to do for each of these different essay components. I think the application deadline's like the middle of October or the end of October, and so there will be plenty of time for me to explain what those are and for you to start maybe considering where you want to go, what you want to do, and how you want to approach your different scholarship essays.